All right, so if you're a creator, an innovator, an entrepreneur, you're basically in the business of making new things happen. But once you've made that thing, how do you protect it? Well, today we're cracking open the Ultimate Creators Toolkit to really get our heads around Australian intellectual property. Let's get into it. So picture this. You've finally done it. You've written the last line of code, you've designed that perfect logo, you've built the prototype. What an incredible feeling, right? But then, that little voice creeps in. How do I make sure this amazing thing stays mine?
I mean, what is it that you've actually made? Is it your art? That unique expression? A painting? A song? Or maybe it's your brand. That logo, that name that people see and immediately think of you. Perhaps it's a physical product, something you can hold, defined by its totally unique look and feel. Or is it a full-blown invention, something that changes the game and solves a problem in a way no one's thought of before? Well, all of these need different kinds of protection, and that is exactly what our toolkit is for. Okay, first up, let's grab the foundational tool, the one that pretty much every single creator uses. Copyright. This is all about safeguarding the unique way you express your ideas. Now, what is so cool about copyright is that it's automatic. The second your original work is in a tangible form, like you've saved the document, you've recorded the audio, you've painted the canvas, boom, it's protected. No forms, no fees, it just happens. So, as you can see, copyright covers a huge range of things, from your latest track to the software code you just finished. But, and this is a big one, it protects the expression of an idea, not the idea itself. So you can't copyright the general idea of a spy movie, but you absolutely can copyright your specific script for one.
And that protection, it lasts a really long time. We're talking your entire lifetime plus another 70 years after you're gone. This makes sure your creative legacy can benefit your family and your estate for generations. Okay, let's switch to the next tool in our kit. While copyright protects your creation, a trademark protects your identity out there in the world. It's how your customers find you, recognize you, and trust you. So this is the official speak, but what does it really mean? A trademark is basically your badge of origin. It could be a logo, a word, a jingle, even a specific color. It's your way of shouting, hey, this awesome thing, it came from me. Now, unlike copyright, you do have to register a trademark. That registration gives you protection for 10 years. But here's the really powerful part. As long as you keep using it, you can renew it forever. That's how some of the most iconic brands have stuck around for over a century. All right, tool number 3. This one is all about the visuals. It's not what your product does, but what it looks like. And that's where design rights come into play. A registered design protects the visual appearance of a product. We're talking its shape, its pattern, its ornamentation. Think of a really cool-looking chair or a distinct pattern on a sneaker. It's all about that unique visual appeal. Now, to get this protection, your design has to pass 2 big tests. First, it has to be genuinely new, as in no one's seen it before. And second, it has to be distinctive when you hold it up against everything that's already out there. Protection for a registered design gives you an initial 5 years, and then you have the option to renew it for another 5. So you're looking at a maximum of 10 years of exclusive rights to that specific look. And now for the final tool in our kit, and it's a big one. If your creation is a brand new invention, a new process, a new machine, a new way of doing something, then you need to be thinking about a patent. A patent is basically a bargain you strike with the government. Here's the deal. You publicly share every last detail of how your invention works, and in return, they give you an exclusive monopoly to make, use, and sell it for a limited time. But getting a patent is no walk in the park. The bar is set really high. Your invention has to be new, it has to be useful, and, this is the key, it has to involve an inventive step. That means it can't just be an obvious tweak to something that already exists. It needs to be a real leap forward. For a standard patent here in Australia, that monopoly we just talked about lasts for a maximum of 20 years. That gives an inventor a really solid window of time to bring their idea to market without anyone else being able to copy it. So there we have it, the 4 main tools in our IP toolkit: copyright, trademark, design, and patent. Each one has a very specific job to do. So now let's lay them all out side by side so you can see how to choose the right one for your creation. Okay, here's the entire toolkit at a glance. You've got copyright, protecting creative expression, and it lasts for life plus 70 years. Then there's the trademark for your brand identity, which you can renew forever. You have design rights for a product's look, lasting up to 10 years. And finally, the patent for how an invention works, which gives you up to 20 years. See, every tool is custom built for a different job.
Let's use a super simple example to clear up two that often get confused. Copyright protects the cool artistic graphic printed on a t-shirt. A design right, on the other hand, could protect the unique cut and shape of the shirt itself, assuming it was new and distinctive. One is the art, the other is the form.
And this right here is probably the most important thing to remember. Your intellectual property isn't just a concept, it's a real asset. Just like a car or a house, your copyright, your trademark, your patent, it can all be bought, sold, licensed out, or passed down. It has actual, tangible value.
So the next time you put the finishing touches on that project, just pause for a second and look at your toolkit. Think about what you've really made, its expression, its brand, its look, its function, and ask yourself, which tool am I going to use to build and protect its future?